Mr. Fisher, I admire, oh, I'm sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I apologize. There's a bit of a delay. I just want to say, first of all, I admire you a great deal, your candor and your intellect for sure. This is a statement and a question. I think the wealth gap in this country that is undeniable, and it's in large part due to Fed policy over the last few decades, that chasm continues to grow. And inflation really only hurts the lower and the middle class. You know, the upper class can sort of laugh about what they're paying for gas. It really doesn't matter. That's my statement. My question is sort of this. I'm wrong all the time. If you watch Fast Money for the last 15 and a half years, you know I'm wrong a lot. So I have no problem with being wrong. My problem is the hubris associated with somehow thinking the inflation that they begged for years, they could somehow control once they got it. Because that, to me, is the height of hubris.
Well, as I mentioned, it's a horse out of the barn approach. They adopted it at Jackson Hole in the summer conference a little over 2 years ago. I criticized it then. I think it's a mistake because you wait to see whether or not inflation is transitory or not. You want to see the whites of the eyes of inflation, and then you act. Now, we made mistakes in the past. I served under Alan Greenspan and under Ben Bernanke and under Janet Yellen. And we made mistakes in the past by projecting improperly. We sometimes got it right, sometimes we got it wrong, but we took preemptive measures. This is post measures, and therefore it takes longer. So perhaps you and I are on the same wavelength here. It's going to be a very difficult thing to do. It hurts those dependent on fixed income, as we all know, and the lower income groups. Although in terms of some of the very rich that has been made recently, remember there are over 1,500 companies that have gone public in the last year that had nothing. And zero cost money allowed them to be financed. And I am worried, by the way, by credit. We're going to see some serious failures here and some serious corrections and some real stress. It's an opportunity for good investors like you guys, but it's going to create some real turbulence and volatility in the market and maybe a serious situation that someone's going to have to cure either through monetary policy, regulatory policy, whatever it may be.
Are we talking about a systemic issue, Richard?
I don't know if it's systemic, but I know this much. When money is free, you discount the present value of future cash flows mathematically to infinity. So look at what happened in the crypto space, in the fintech space, in the MEME space, MEME, I don't even know how to pronounce it anymore. But a lot of retail investors here, young people that just thought money was free forever, particularly those retail investors, I think are going to be seriously hurt. And then it'll be interesting to see if it creates a major incident and whether or not the Fed needs to react or someone else needs to react to cure it. I think there's some black swans out there. That's my point.
All right. Richard, it's always great to get your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Well, I love the show, Melissa. I think you have a great panel, and all I can say after this is have a great day.
Thank you. I've got the best panel in the business, that's for sure. Richard, thanks. Good to see you.